know what you guys are probably thinking to yourselves? Oh, great. Another series way starting and he's not going to finish.
Super.
Well, guess what, Pepe Rosette? This one's going to be kind of great. Based on the title, based on
Hi guys, and welcome to a bit.
with the World Cup coming up in 2018, I'm already starting to feel a little bit of that World Cup magic. I'm sure you guys are as well. Can't wait for that. Have some intense qualification matches coming up. Fortunately, Germany has made it in. England has made it in. A bunch of nations have actually made it in. Netherlands and Argentina, it's not looking great for them, but I think Argentina's in more control of their destiny. But have a bunch of crazy qualifiers over the next week and a half or so. But anyway, boys, for the purposes of this series, obviously you guys know that I am a German national team supporter. I have put together what I think is going to be the starter squad. More importantly, though, it's one of the more expensive German sides that you can put together in FIFA. This squad that you see in front of me goes for about 650,000 coins. So that is exactly the aim of the series. We're going to do foot draft. We're not doing any, no FIFA points. We only have 15,000 coins to enter the draft once. And hopefully, fingers crossed, we can make a profit and take it from there. The goal will be to sell everything in the club in order to be able to get that 650,000 coins to be able to buy this entire team. Now, if we do it in like a month or a month and a half, I'm not sure how long that's going to take. I know Bates had like 3 million coins in his account across the entire duration of last year, so it could take a couple months. But once we finish the German team, once we do the foot draft and have enough points to buy this full team, we could go to another nation and do like, I don't know, like a Brazil to glory or France to glory or something like that. Now, we're not going to include the informs because that's just going to make it too crazy. Team of the year could come up, and then Tony Klose could easily get him one, and that would skyrocket the value of the target objective by like 1 million coins. So we're not going to do that. This way, we can also do some other nations before the World Cup as well.
Super.
Let me know if you guys like the idea for the series. Let me know if there's someone here I should switch out for another player. I made it a little challenging for myself. I know there's some players on the bench that would start in the actual team, like Sebastian Rudi obviously is going to make it. Götze is getting a little healthier. Timo Werner is obviously going to be starting matches, even Weigl as well. But this is the most challenging side that I could think of. But anyway, boys, if you guys are hyped for the idea of the series, if you guys want to see an episode or two of Germany Road to the World Cup, smash that like button. If you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. But we are going to go into the foot draft for the first time. I've got some spare FIFA points. Keep an eye on that. 4,250. Not going to be using any FIFA points. Have just over 15,000 coins to go into the draft, and that is exactly what we're going to do. So we're kicking off with our first foot draft, and already we get our formations. Now, 4-1-2-1-2 is one that I'm a little familiar with. That's the one I'm going to be using. That's the one I've been using in foot champs, as well as the 4-3-1-2. So I think for our first foot draft, and I know it kind of gets rid of wingers that we could use, but we're gonna go with the 4-1-2-1-2 just because we want to get as many wins as possible. The first one, we get freaking Legend Hagi, an idiot. Who else could start a series like this? I'll wait. We just let go of a Legend Hagi. Of course, we're gonna go with the big league player. We're gonna go with Radamel Falcao, El Tigres. I actually can't believe we just did that. We just let go of Hagi. We're gonna go with Gray, just because he looks like a crazy card. I know Wilson and Gray are a couple of the OP Premier League players. See what we can get here. Lanzini, Isco, Disco, Isca, Talisco, Lanzini, and Kagawa. Now the choice here would be obviously pretty easy. If we went Lanzini, we would get some chemistry into Gray, but I want to go Disco Isco. Again, that looks like one of the most OP cards in the game. 87 Disco Isco Parejo. We get Silva, we get Klaassen, and then Moutinho. Now, Moutinho would get a link into Falcao, but we don't necessarily have to use him. So let's see. Spain, Parejo actually would be a good shout. Has some pretty decent, has really horrible pace, but has some decent shooting. But then we could go Silva, and then bang him in on the right side, and he would get Chem into Gray as well as Isco. So let's go. We'll do that. See who we get as our RCM, and then swap the two of those guys over. Parolo, Goretzka, De Bruyne. Holy freaking smokes! Yes, we will go De Bruyne. We will go De Bruyne there. Hold on, we'll switch them there. De Bruyne will go in temporarily as our CDM. We can always make substitutions in game. We get Mota, we get Congo Dia, we get Dendonker, Hutchinson, and then Mesa. All right, so Mota would help Falcao. Again, Falcao I'm thinking might be a super sub. So let's go ahead and build out a BPL side. So we could do this. So we're up to 45 chemistry. Isco's already on 7. See if we can maybe get ourselves. Oh, Roberto Carlos! Come on, that is okay. We're not passing up on these icons. Roberto freaking Carlos, dude. Are you kidding me? I think we go the choice between Maldini and Carlos. That is a tough one right there. But I think, you know what? We have to go Roberto Carlos. Even though they're the same rating, we have to go with a Roberto Carlos. Okay, so here, maybe Premier League backline. Evans, Morgan, Kumper, and... dude, we can't... I think we'll just go with Evans there. So we'll go with Evans, see if we can get ourselves a Premier League keeper. De Gea, I can't believe we got that. Imagine we would have Hadji and freaking Roberto Carlos in the same draft. Now, Begovic, one of my favorite keepers in the game. We're going to go Begovic, obviously, and then see if we can bang out with a nasty Premier League center back. We've got Mertesacker, we've got Cahill, and then we've got Camille Glick. I think Cahill's going to be the obvious choice there, and I still can't believe we didn't take Hadji. All right, 85 rating, 82 chemistry. Let's see how the reserves are looking. Bellerin, Klein, Bakayoko, Proms, and then Ta. Now, Bakayoko would be a good defensive midfielder. He would actually be he'd be a really good shout. But do we go Bellerin? I think we can't turn down that 95 Bellerin. Take him out. We're already up to 93 chemistry. Isco is the weakest link. Stafildis, Hurtado, Farfan, Felipe, and then Pedro. Here, I think we'll just go, we'll go Pedro there. 85. Oh, Neymar! Neymar! I think that is going to be our super sub, and we'll bring him on immediately. One to watch Neymar will be our super sub. Dude, that is a freaking nasty pull right there. Walker! No way, one to watch Walker as well. What actually is this draft? Yo, look at the amount of informs. Dude, my first foot draft, I don't think I got one inform in Loudra. Stop it. Bro, just stop it. We have 2 icons. We've got like 6 informs, 2 one-to-watches, and we are just lighting it up right now. And Ronaldo, Hazard, Alaba. We get Ronaldo. I think he will be an easy choice right there. The only thing missing is Messi. I don't think there's no chance in heck that we. Oh my God! No freaking way is this how our draft is actually started. We have the possibility of Laudrup and Neymar, Laudrup and Thierry Henry up top. Kind of regretting not going with a winger formation, but we can always bring them on, obviously, as super subs. MRT, obviously, MRT does not look like a bad super sub, and then we have 4 selections left. Boys, I don't know how we're gonna top this draft in the rest of FIFA. Baumgartling, Powerdro, Bundesliga. I think we'll go Baumgartlinger. Put his hair up in a bun for FIFA 18. Valencia, Felipe Luis, Varane could be a really nice shout, but would he fit from a chemistry perspective? No. Company, Felipe Luis, and then Valencia. Dude, Valencia versus Bellerin. I think we're gonna want to stay with him. Varane. No, I just don't think it won't work. Yeah, it won't work. So we'll go Company. We'll take out this guy, put in Company. We're up to 91 chemistry, 86 rating. Unreal draft. Darmian, Radu, Martial, and then Monreal. Obviously, we're not taking off our boy Roberto Carlos. But I think here we'll just go with Darmian. And can we go with the De Gea? Can they hit us with the nasty? And of course, that's where the silvers get hit. And Liga Bancomer Premier League, we'll go with Nordfeld. And this is how the squad is looking, boys. I actually have no idea what to do. Now that we have the team assembled, what we're going to do is we're going to put Ronaldo as left striker. We're going to put Henry as our right striker. King out Mesa, who has Shadow Chem. I know he's an 82 rated CDM, but he's got 70. He's got the 77 pace boosted as well as the 73 defending with that Shadow Chem style. We're going to kick De Bruyne over to LCM, Ronaldo at striker, left striker, and then Henry at right striker. Let's get into our first foot draft match. Let's see if we don't get past the first round. There's a good chance the series is going to end right now. He's got 91 Maradona. He's got 87 Kane. He's got a Hazard, and then he's got 89 Hadji. Okay, the player that I turned down. That is what I am talking about, boys. And the Germany to glory, Germany's road to the World Cup is off to a good little start. 1-0. And I'm not going to lie, the lag is pretty bad. So let's not get ahead of ourselves. We came up against a Plantilla foot draft, which means there's a good chance it's in South America or somewhere that's not really close to me. I don't know why I get matched up against these all the time.
Martin taps it along, Ablett tickles him. Oh! off! His face, neck, and spinal cord are gonna be munted from that hit.
Can someone please explain to me how that's not a pen? How to range the squad. A lot of people were saying, Zwei, don't start that Silva card, but Silva puts us up 2-0, 30th minute, possibly the goal that we need to go through through the first round. Now we have to make 15,000 coins obviously back in order for the series to go forward. There's no guarantee, and that's what happens at the start of a Draft to Glory. There's no guarantee that you're gonna get an episode number 2. But a win in this first match would go a long way getting us that. By the way, if you're from Egypt, shout out Egypt. They're the next nation that qualified for their first ever World Cup. That's absolutely incredible. Harry Kane, great little defensive play there. Come on. What is this lag, dude?
If you don't know about the go right now, check out
Henry! Thierry Henry! Let's go! What a freaking goal! Ronaldo to Thierry Henry. Imagine if those two... Rage quit? Nope, just lag. Dude, this lag is actually cray. Alright, boys, at halftime, we have a 3-0 lead in match number 1. It looks like the formation we decided to go... It looks like the tactical adjustments we decided to make were the right decision. Henry, 1 shot, 1 goal. Easily the best goal so far. Very even match on paper, but you guys see it right there. 3 shots on target, 3 goals. I don't even know. I don't know if advancement past the first round even guarantees us that there's going to be an episodia number 2. But you know what? It could have started a whole lot worse. It could have started off a whole lot worse. I mean, this one's no guarantee either. We could lose this easily the way FIFA 18's playing right now.
An idiot!
I literally just said it.
Is missing the ball. Diego Maradona. Begovic save, kick, and then off the nuts of the Cahill.
There is no guarantees in these games. 3-2 in the first match, and we barely get out of the first round. Oh my god. All right, so we get 606 match coins there, which is a little bit closer to being able to have an entry into the second round. 3-2 in match number 1. Boys, this is going to be an uphill battle. I don't even know if we're going to be able to do this. Match number 2 and 1 that looks like it could possibly be a little bit more manageable. Although having said that, he does have the likes of Pogba. He does have Vardy, who I know a lot of people think is incredibly OP. He's got Smaldini. He's got himself Begovic, my favorite keeper in the game. But more importantly, he's running a 5 in the back formation. 185 draft. 5 in the back formation. Don't think I've come up against 5 in the back in this FIFA yet. Let's make our substitutions right now, like I did in the first match. We're going with Ronaldo as our left striker, going with Henry as our right striker, kicking off Mesa over there, and then just gonna roll like that. So, whew, boys, come on, can we do it? Henry! Oh, Ronaldo Henry connection. If I'm being honest with you, Mesa's the biggest badass on the pitch right now. Do you see how fast he looks with that Shadow Chem style? Darting around like a little freaking Spanish spicy tapas. As a matter of fact, I think Mesa could be our first channel favorite of FIFA 18. In honor of that goal, I think we're going to go with the biggest Mrs. Kitzel that you've ever seen. This is the half-gallon Mrs. Kitzel, inspired by the fish-shaped bottle. Got a fish bottle Mrs. Kitzel, for when you absolutely need the Mrs. Gates.
Walters felt he was being held, I think. That was his complaint. Here's Vardy at the other end, with a chance to make it 2-2.
Wow, okay.
Muchas gracias, afición. Este para vosotros.
Let's go! 3-1! I'm not gonna lie, I was scared there. The plays he was making with Vardy for the past 5 minutes were a little frightening, but never back down. Never get scared by a guy who's scoring goals. Oh, nice! We get a rage quit in match number 2. Let's go, boys! We might not actually have to go to the final. We get some more match coins. We're up to 1,106, need 14,000 coins. out of our rewards, which I'm thinking we could probably achieve from here. Hopefully, fingers crossed. We need 14,000 coins, about 13,900 coins to guarantee an episodia number 2 of Germany draft to the World Cup. As a matter of fact, maybe you guys help me out with the title. I don't know 100% what it's going to be, but I think it's something along those lines. Match number 3, and we're coming up against a fellow one to watch, Neymar. He's got himself a striker Insigne up top. Oof, that's brutal. That lob through to Bale. What a clinical finish from the Welshman himself, too. Ah, all right.
You got around. All right. I'm getting outclassed. I feel like we're doing a pretty good job hanging in there. We had a couple opportunities. We're not putting them away. We're not being clinical enough. And then, as always, defensively, we're just porous. We're not playing well defensively whatsoever. He literally should have scored right there. It should have been 4-0. We take advantage of it. We counter, and we go down the pitch, and we freaking bang one with Thierry Henry. Come on, we only need 2. Nah, we're not good enough defensively to do it. This might be a very short series, boys. Oh my god, literally from the start, it was just an onslaught. It wasn't that we weren't able to get back into it. We had plenty of chances. We just played horribly defensively. We get 485 coins from that, so I think we're up to 2,000 coins. So we need something like, 13,000 coins from our rewards to be able to have an episodia number 2. And I don't even know how we're going to do this. I guess we have to wait for it to sell. We get a jumbo premium gold pack and a premium gold pack. We've got the premium gold pack. Let's see what it's going to give us. And again, this is going to dictate right here if we get ourselves an episodia number 2. It is going to be a non-rare card. In our first pack, we get Belanov. Oh, man. Belanov, Peterson, Felipe, a bunch of contracts, player contracts, all healing. That's like 700 coins right there. We get a finisher chemistry style. So we're gonna store all that to the club, and then the jumbo premium gold pack, mix of 24 items. So we're gonna have to sell off all these items and then wait for it all to sell to see if we. And is it gonna be a? Okay, it's a rare. Can it be a rare that goes for like 10,000 coins? German Schalke Goretzka, who scored an absolute incredible goal. Looks like he's got some pretty decent stats. He actually should sell for a bit. Look at the stats on that card: 84 pace, 77 defending. And do we have anyone else? Oh, dude, we get Sané and Defoe. Yo, I think we might actually have enough coins to make it through, boys. I'm thinking he at least goes for a few K. Goretzka goes for 2,000. Dude, he goes for 20,000 coins. Leon Goretzka. Hold on a second. Foot champs is still going on. Let's sell our Leon Goretzka right now. I don't want to get too greedy. Let's go for 20,000. He's going for 20,500. But we get ourselves a 20,000 coin player plus a bunch of others. I think we must easily have about 30 or 35,000 coins across the consumables you saw. So I was about to say, you're gonna have to wait till episodia number 2 to find out, or on Twitter for me to let you guys know if we can make it through to an episodia number 2. But if all things go well and this Goretzka sells, we will have enough coins to go into another foot draft. The Germany Road to the World Cup foot draft series lives on. And it is, like I said, thanks to a German, Goretzka, who also scored today in qualification. Not that it mattered because Germany were already qualified, but I don't think there's a more emotional start to the series than getting that Goretzka pull. Probably one of the most expensive German players at that rating, 82 rated, to keep the series going. But anyway, boys, if you guys are hyped for the series, smash that like button. If you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. I will see you guys for another upload tomorrow. Till next time, bros. Tschüss. Later. Ade.